Today we're walking along and checking out the Montrose area of Houston, and ultimately I'll be heading out to the historic venue Anderson Fair because Matt Harlan let me get up there on stage for their songwriter showcase. The Montrose neighborhood of Houston goes back to 1911, and it's located in the area of central Houston. So it's just west of downtown Houston. And so it captures the energy and the heart of downtown. And this neighborhood is regarded as the most walkable area of Houston as well. So the Montrose area is 4 square miles, and it includes this main strip here on Westheimer, but you go deep from that strip and you could see a bunch of bungalow homes and a bunch of trees and really a kind of secluded feeling where you do feel like you can walk around a lot of that area. This neighborhood became a haven for the LGBTQ community in the 1970s and 80s, and there's still a lot of support, and there's a lot of that culture there. And some will say this is the best neighborhood of Houston or the coolest neighborhood. It's definitely got a lot of culture. It's got the art, and it's got music. Some folks might say that it has it all. But that culture, it's kind of like a counterculture. It's a offbeat quality. It's very vibrant, kind of a little bit of a hipster notion, a little bit queer, and a little bit eclectic. So it's pretty demographically diverse here in what is regarded as the strangest neighborhood east of the Pecos. So it's full of energy. You can see that there's a lot going on. And the footage I've been showing here is along the Westheimer Strip, where there really is a lot of the businesses and the restaurants and bars, and you could catch live music along here too. This is also where you'll find some festivals and the pop-up markets and the farmers markets. And in addition, you could find a lot of opportunities for getting a tattoo. The antique stores, the thrift stores, art museums, murals, they're all around these areas. And in terms of those restaurants, there is a big mix of opportunity here from Mexican, Indian, Korean, Greek, Japanese, standard kind of New York deli, brunch opportunities. They got an oyster house and a Mediterranean restaurant as well. So in terms of those cool happening bars here, there's tons of them, but I could feature a few that I've heard a little bit more about. First is Catbirds, known as where the cool cats and the jive birds come to play. Then there's Anvil, where you could catch some cocktails with Refuge right there hidden behind it if you want to drink some cocktails in a darker place. Another really popular spot is this place called Poison Girl, and they're known because they've got a big old Kool-Aid man in the back. They got some pinball machines there too, and they could serve you up a pretty good cocktail there too. In terms of live music opportunities on this strip, there's a place called Grange that's got live music. Looks like they got a patio and kind of more like a weekend afternoon kind of music. Avant Garden is an old house that's been restored, and it's just a great place. They got poetry night there, open mics there, they got live music there. And another one that I've heard about is called Numbers. It's a pretty historic nightclub where you can catch a mixture of pretty rockin' bands that play there. All along this strip. Ultimately, I'm heading down to Anderson Fair for this super exciting opportunity. Anderson Fair is a part of the Montrose area. It's not too far off this strip here. And it's a legendary venue that's been hosting Texas songwriters since the 1970s. We're talking Townes Van Zandt, Lyle Lovett, Robert Earl Keen, Guy Clark, Lucinda Williams, and Matt Harlan is putting together a songwriter showcase here, and it was a real treat that he invited me up there on the stage.
The rockabilly dancing scene is different than your typical dancing scene, because in the typical dancing scene they move one foot, and then they move the next foot. In the rockabilly dancing scene of Austin, they move both feet at the same time. You know the pretty girls, they know how to dance, cause they had so many chances. Hanging out there at the side of the bar, won't be sitting alone for too long. Well, tonight's the night for taking chances. Tonight's the night to see it through. Tonight's the night for country dancing. Tonight's the night for me and you. She's a rockabilly queen in the rockabilly scene where they move both feet at the same time. She got her favorite dress and she wears it the best on a Monday when she worked on the weekend. Well, she's a real hell-raising, whiskey-chasing with bow in her hair, fire in her eye. Watch out, boy, when you're talking to her. Don't you know she's with the band? Yeah, you might even say that she's the biggest fan.
Thanks for checking out this video. I'm posting all about the music scene of Texas and touring around Texas as a country singer-songwriter. So be sure to check out the tons of videos I got on my YouTube channel if you want to learn more about that. Hit the subscribe and the bell button to stay tuned on my posts here. Let me know in the comments what else I should be checking out, and thank you for your support.
Well, she's a rockabilly queen in the rockabilly scene where they move both feet at the same time.